Federley would say. Woo! Wow, great game, you know. Top 5 team, Northwestern, well-deserved. They have a very balanced team, and as all Kelly's teams are, they work incredibly hard. And I think we saw that on the draw controls when they just out-hustled us on those draw controls and came up with more possessions than we did. And, you know, it's something that we continue to focus on. But we gutted it out, and we got opportunities, and, you know, we didn't give up. And I'm very proud of them for not giving up, sticking with it. We go down by 2. You know, they could have packed it in, but we didn't. They believed in each other, got the ball back, and got a transition goal, and you know, tied it up. And we got a nice save off the pipe at the very end there to send it to overtime. So we're thrilled with the victory. Excited how our team played and how they finished the game. We were in this situation a lot last year. And, you know, the 2019 team just won their first overtime game. I'm very proud of them.
Emily, what was going on in your head in overtime?
Be calm and, you know, stay composed. I think from the beginning of the game in the pregame speech that we have, composure was one of the words, and to stay poised the entire time. So that's what I tried to do.
Looked like on your goal you were hit in front of the net. Like everything's a foul, that wasn't a foul. You get back up, you get your chance again, and it looked like your shot hit a Northwestern stick or a player through that. Can you take us through that sequence of getting hit, going down, getting up, getting the shot off?
Well, going down, we had a game plan, and I think, you know, it sort of, you know, fell through a little bit, but not getting the foul, I think it was Mary who had the big ground ball to keep it in our possession. So then it was just, you know, shot clock is running down and just put it away.
Did you see it hit off the Northwestern? Or were you in a particular area, or did you see it hit off the Northwestern players was going in?
I don't think it did. I don't think it did.
I thought it hit a stick. I thought it went off the defensive player's stick and went in, deflection.
But did we once got that second chance after your level, I mean, you seemed like going to the net, ready to crank it. I mean, did you feel like you were gonna like win it right then and there? Like that was.
I think definitely with shooting the ball, I was shooting to score. So I think, you know, putting everything behind it and having it go in.
Out of the timeout on that final play, you did want to go to Emily the first time off the rebound. Why did you want to put it in her hands, Coach?
Sorry, what? After the timeout, we drew up a play, and it didn't go, and you know, then I just trusted the team to play good offense. You're playing against a zone. Em's been cutting hard, working hard all day, and she got across the top again, and she got a second opportunity for a similar type shot she had at the end of the game, and this time she buried it.
Why did you draw it up for her the first time now? Why did you want to put it in her hands?
Well, Em's one of our leaders on this team, and she's very good at getting open, and she works super hard. So, you know, it was drawn up for her for one look, and then the next play was to pop off. You look for Nicole Levy for the outside shot. If it wasn't there, we're going to skip it down low and look for cutters coming from the other side. So that was kind of the play, but, you know, we didn't score on that. We thought we had a foul. It was no call. We got the ball back. And then you just trust your players that the practice we put in, they're going to make a good decision. And, you know, people that feel comfortable are going to get an opportunity, and we did.
It seemed like one of the more physical games this season. A lot of whistles, a lot of aggressiveness. How would you agree with that assessment? And how did you think that affected your team?
Well, I think Northwestern plays so hard and aggressive, and you know, we play pretty aggressive as well. So you got two aggressive teams, so it's going to be a physical game. And it wasn't that bad. There wasn't a lot of yellow cards, but they played hard. Everybody worked hard, and you know, I thought it was a great game to watch, up and down, back and forth, and you know, the physicality added to the excitement of the game.
How do you think that affected your team, positively or negatively?
You know, I think it. when they were playing a man-to-man defense and being out and physical on us, we had a lot of good success. It's more when they changed back to a zone and packed it in a little bit that we had trouble making good decisions and putting the ball in the back of the net. So, I credit Kelly. She did it to us last year. She changed up her defense partway through the game. Last year it was zone to man-to-man. This year it was man-to-man to zone. So, it's something that we'll continue to work on, the ability to switch from one to the other. And normally our zone offense is very effective, and we just got a little flustered there for a bit, and we need to be more patient and get better quality shots.
Grace, you had the task of face guarding Selena Lasota, who was Tuaton watch list last year. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, this is my second time face guarding, and basically I have a job and I do that job, and the defense works around that, and we all work as a team together and we all stay composed. And today it kind of just, I did my part and we worked as a team, and when we were man down, we still controlled it on defense, and the defense really helped me stay composed with that. I mean, like you said, Twarton watch list, very intimidating, but I think we did a good job, and I was having a lot of positive energy from the bench to kind of push me to do my job and do well.
Sam, I have a couple of things if you could take us through. First, at the end of regulation, when you forced the shot clock violation and the transition the other way, obviously time was of the essence, and you seemed to have a clear picture of what to do. And then you could take us through the overtime when you forced the turnover to set up Emily's goal.
Well, I think Grace had a great check on the defensive end, and I think our team just has a lot of heart, and I feel like that's just like what is different this year. Like, heart wins all games, I feel like, and I think that's why. I think that's why Em got that shot, because she just wanted it, and I think that's what our team has the most. And again, it's all started on the defensive end, and like, of course, I helped transition it, but I know I could put the ball in Chucky's hands, and I know she can finish it.
Was Megan on the regulation? Was Megan the option?
Oh, yeah. Well, she had a great cut, and I just knew she was open, and she's also a great shooter too. So I know if I give her the ball, she'll finish the back of the net too.
The thing is, you had 3 or 4 3-goal leads. You never pull away, and then they caught up one ahead. So that would be a perfect time to be like, well, this isn't our day. But what was the mood as far as the momentum swings, just back and forth?
Yeah.
Like that?
Well, like we said, each team had a great run. Like, they would be up, we would be up, and it just went back and forth, as you saw. But I think what really kept us, like we said, composure, and I know our coaches drew out a great plan for us, and if we just stuck to it like we always do, and we always pull through pretty good.
Emily, on being face guarded by Copeland, I saw that she was kind of playing with you early in the game, kind of messing with you. Can you talk on that?
She definitely was trying to get in my head. I think, standing extremely close to my face was, one of her strategies, but it was, I didn't let her get in my head. And I think just, again, going back to the word composure and staying calm and playing through it.
Are you usually face guarded, or is that something that's kind of been new for you?
I think this is the second time this season, but it's, wasn't new in high school, so it's not new.
Coach, Emily didn't take as many face-offs today. Was there anything behind that? Or draws? Was there anything behind Emily not taking as many draws today?
It's just a matter of kind of trying to find a way to win them, and we weren't winning them clean, and we also have to try and keep our players fresh. So we know we wanted to use more people on the draw, and I think we did today. And I think that's key, to be fresh, and we're going to try other people, see if anybody can get into rhythm and get it done. And we have 4 draw people right now, and we've used them all, I think, almost every game, and we'll keep working hard, and hopefully we'll have some better days on the draw than we did today.
I was curious, after the game-winning goal scored, I was looking for the jubilation. I see a few players running up the field toward Syracuse, and on the sidelines just kind of sitting there waiting for the stick shack, and then the stick shack, and then they run on. In that moment between, it's probably a good goal, but you can't really quite run out yet, and then getting that, okay, green light. What are the emotions going through your mind? Because I don't know if you've ever seen a game-winning goal waved off, but...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What is that? The players running up the field, but the players on the sidelines aren't piling onto the field yet, so I wasn't even sure the game was over until I saw...
Well, the rule says you got to stay on the sideline until the stick's checked, so, you can't just run out there. The worst thing would be to have it called back because you get too many players on the field, or you can't. Only the goal scorer can drop their stick. No one else can drop their stick. We got lots of rules. It's exciting.
These run up. I mean, players on the field can all run up and outs, even though it's not technically a goal yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam, kind of going back to the physicality, it seemed like every other play you're getting like hit in the face, pushed down, like holding your play, holding your arm. Like, A, how are you feeling right now after the game, and B, like how did that physicality affect you and kind of fuel you throughout the game?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're a very physical team, and I mean, we expected that because our coaches told us that, obviously. But I think when you're just in the game, like, you just gotta. I mean, I know I get up and I hold my arm, but like at the same time, like I know I can, like I said before, I know I can give the ball and like take a little breather. But yeah, they were physical, and I think we just knew they were gonna do that, so we're just gonna. Last question.
And Emily, you kind of did have a quiet second half after having a hat trick in the first. Was that any motivation into going into overtime, or anything down the line?
Sure, and I think it's just sticking to the game plan and knowing that in the end everything's gonna fall into place.
Thank you.
Thank you.